Okay, so good night, everyone. And my name is Jeremy Liu, and today the topic I'm going to present to you is contents in commercials in the internet should be censored in a more maybe I guess restrict way. So, so the first part I will begin with how to define inappropriate contents. Usually, normally, generally, inappropriate contents can includes pornography, violence, criminal and antisocial behavior, offensive content such as text, photos, or videos on social media, or those chat rooms or blogs that encourage racism or hatred. So usually those kind of inappropriate contents will make you feel unpleasant, uncomfortable, and sometimes makes you feel terrifying. So how we do to deal with it? So we have this kind of rating system. Our government classify our TV programs, our TV contents into five different categories. For the green one, it is suitable for all audience, and for the blue one, it is yes, and for the blue one, it is unsuitable for those children who are under the age of 6. And for the yellow one, it is unsuitable for children who under the age of 12. And the orange one, as we can see, it stands for those unsuitable for people under the age of 15. And finally, the last one, I think that everybody knows that it is unsuitable for people under the age of 18. So you might want to ask, if we have this kind of rating system, so what is the problem? What is the problem? The problem is that this kind of rating system is only for TV, but it cannot regulate those contents on the internet and commercials. Just like the second point, we have no specific laws that can regulate and control contents on the internet and commercials. And another problem is that whether TV stations follow those rules or regulations or not is another big problem, because this year there are 3 TV stations got fined because of uh, uh, because they thoroughly broadcast the entire process of a murder, how the murderer committed a crime, and our government thinks that it is harmful for the mental and physically health for our children. And as we all know, there are more and more children in Taiwan have their own smartphone in a respectively early age. So what's happened if anybody got a cell phone? Yep, that's commonly and frequently using of cell phone. That will cause a big problem. And I will show you some statistics to and to show you how serious the problem is. According to a research done by the Welfare League Foundation, which is a non-profit organization in Taiwan, help aims to build up a safer and well environments for our children to grow up. There are more than 80% of children in Taiwan have their own smartphone, and 10.1.
Let me ask you. So children is what age is this children? What does that mean? Under 18 or under 16?
Here in the study, it refers to those under no, from the age of 11 to 14.
What about under 11?
Um, oh, oh, maybe I guess some oh yeah, those under 11 are included as well.
And so this is 14 and under.
Yes, yes.
Okay. You probably want to put that there. This is excellent. You just want to go show what you mean by children, right? Percent of children, you can put parentheses under 14 and under, right? This study defines children under 14. Okay, put that in there very clearly, because then you've got a great graph here. Everything's good. Okay, next one.
Okay, the next one, 10.1, it means the average age of those children who have a smartphone. So as we can see that it's quite a young age, because we can see that there are more and more school kids, especially in the elementary school, have their own cell phone, have their own smartphone, and they bring it to school and do whatever they want. That will be a big problem. And 70%, there are about 70% of children have watched inappropriate contents such as violence or pornography from their phone and social medias. So it's quite a big amount of the percent. So we can know that how serious the problem is. And next, next I will show you an example commercial of a smartphone game, and yep.
So this is an internet commercial for a smartphone game?
Smartphone game.
Internet commercial. Or TV commercial, or both.
Both.
It already looks like this guy's head is going to explode.
Oh. Okay.
Try one more time. This is interesting, this example. Can you find it again? Search for it on the internet?
台湾に来てから1年が経った。一番印象的なのはやっぱり台湾の人情味。ここの人たちはみんな熱情的だ。外地の人々たちにもすごく友好だ。そうだね。台湾最美的风景是人。下载全面星空，共建美好35度。
I've seen that. It's a terrible commercial. That will totally scare kids. Like that should not be on. That is, if you're a parent, you hate that. Do you know how scary that is? Anyway, me very inappropriate. But what do you guys think? Maybe it's okay, right? Okay? No. What do you think, Gina? Okay for us, right? It's actually okay for adults. You know, kids. But if you have kids, that is so scary because it looks normal. You know, it looks like normal people. There's commercials like that all the time, and the music sounds so harmless, right? And that's what makes it more scary. Yeah, because it seems like so normal. Well, to me, the contradiction makes it. That's everyone looks normal and sweet, and then it's like, what is everybody hiding? Everybody's a zombie. You know, like it's quite scary. I've seen that commercial and it drives me crazy. Anybody else? Well, maybe only if you have Kim. What are you doing over there? Are you with us? Are you on your phone right now? What are you doing? Writing? Writing?
Drawing.
Well, I guess that's slightly better than. What do you think, Jen? Go ahead.
So what I want to ask is that how do you guys think about the video? For myself, I think it makes me feel kind of uncomfortable and disgusting because those zombies looks.
Rotting flesh.
Yeah. So.
And what about the spit?
Yeah, that is the most disgusting part of the video.
No problem.
And I think this video is something that I will definitely not hope. That's something that I don't want my children to see.
Is that video rated? You gave that rating system, right? It's like, I don't quite understand. Like,
No, the video is not ready. You can easily search that video and look.
the internet.
Yes,
But I think it's also on TV. I've seen
yes,
it.
TV can see the commercial as well. So I think. So that's the reason I thought. That's the reason why I think that contents in the internet and commercials should be censored. So what should we do? What should we do? We should set up a more strict regulation and censorship system on the internet and commercials instead of just on TV programs. And I think that for those contents in internet and commercials, they should it should have the same kind of rating system just like TV programs. So it will prevent our next generation from watching this kind of harmful contents. And also, on the other hand, we should also raise the penalty for not following the laws because a lot of TV stations or media doesn't care about those rules. They just do whatever. They just do whatever they want. They just broadcast whatever they want to post.
So who should be responsible on the internet? What about the internet provider like Far East or Taiwan Dagada? Who's responsible for? Who should be responsible for it?
I think the government should do something to better regulate those contents. I think that the NCC National Communication Commission should take action to stop this kind of harmful contents from being spread on the internet. And my last point, although it's kind of off the topic, but I think that we will become parents in the future, so we should take our responsibilities as a parents to prevent our children from those inappropriate contents. We gotta teach them. We gotta prevent them from this kind of inappropriate contents from the internet. So, in addition, I think that parents shouldn't give their children smartphone at an early age, especially when they are not mature enough to use it and to read or watch those contents on their phone.
Yeah. But even if you don't give them one, they grab it and some grandma they get it from grandma or uncle, they grab phones all the time. It's very, very difficult. Okay, great.
Okay, so this is the reason why I think that contents in the internet and commercials should be censored. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you, everyone.